Hey everybody, welcome to class today. Today we're going to be continuing on with our inversion series. If you like these classes, please remember to like and subscribe, and feel free to head over to Instagram or our website. We're going to start today at the top of the mat. So start by grounding down through all four corners of both feet and inhaling, taking the spine nice and long as if you're being drawn up through the crown of your head. The shoulders are relaxed. And close through the eyes. And start to breathe in and out through the nose, maybe inviting your Ujjayi pranayama. And start to blink open through the eyes. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. And then as you exhale, feel the shoulders drop down into the sockets and the shoulders move away from the ears. And then bring attention to what your lower back is doing. If you're puffing your ribs forward and arching your lower back, gently lengthen the tail towards the floor as you grow tall through the back ribs. So you're not tucking the tail forward, you're just inviting the natural curves of the spine. And then turn the palms to face up towards the sky or the ceiling. So you're essentially doing handstand, but you're standing on your feet. Really strongly engage through the fronts of the legs. And take 3 more breaths here. And notice that when you breathe, you're not taking small, shallow breaths. You still want to direct the breath all the way into the bottom of the rib cage without losing that rib to hip connection. And take 1 more breath here. And then look up, touch the palm. Exhale, fold forward. We'll start with some sun salutations. Inhale, step the right leg back. Exhale to plank. Hold the breath, lower to the belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg steps. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Exhale, plank. Hold the breath, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, dog. Inhale, left. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right. Exhale, plank. Hold the breath, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, dog. Inhale, right. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Exhale, plank. Hold the breath, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, dog. Inhale, left. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right. Exhale, plank. Hold the breath, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, dog. Inhale, right. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Exhale, plank. Hold the breath, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, dog. Inhale, left. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Last round. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right. Exhale, plank. Hold the breath, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, dog. Inhale, right. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Exhale, plank. Hold the breath. Lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, dog. Inhale, left. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right. Exhale, drop the right knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, hook the thumbs. And then as you inhale, think of growing the back body longer as you sink the hips a little lower. So when you do this, don't just drop into the lower back and dump into the hips. Think of the back ribs sliding up against the wall and the tail sliding down the wall as you reach the arms up and overhead, using the pull of the thumbs to gently broaden through the lower back, through the shoulders. Take one more inhale here, and then exhale, plant the hands on the mat, step back into plank. We're going to hold our plank for about 5 breaths. Strongly press back evenly through the heels so that the inner thighs spiral up, and then grow long through the torso, again making sure you're not puffing the ribs. Think of that natural length through the spine. So this is the action that you want to have when you go upside down, so that you don't just banana through your spine. It makes it much easier to balance if you're on a plumb line. And take one more inhale here. And then exhale, you're going to lower halfway down to chaturanga. So you can drop the knees if you need to. And we're going to hover here. Again, really engage through the legs. Draw the shoulders back and down. And then lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes. Press strongly into the tops of the feet. Inhale, peel up, cobra. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale, draw the hands back, peel up, cobra. Exhale, take it down. This time hold. Inhale, peel up. Exhale, hover the hands. Inhale, reach the hands directly forward. Try and get the biceps in line with the ears, keeping the length in through the lower back so that the strength is coming from the upper back. Take 2 more breaths. Keep the feet pressing strongly into the floor. And then draw the hands back underneath the elbows. Hug the elbows in close. Tuck the toes. Inhale here. Exhale back to chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Step the right leg forward on your inhale. Exhale, drop the left knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hook the non-dominant thumb on top, so the weird way. And then again, grow tall through the back body as you gently pull the thumbs apart. Keep long through the back of the neck. Take another inhale. And then as you exhale, plant the hands at the top of the mat. Fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, step the left leg back. This time as you exhale, sweep the arms behind you as if you're reaching for the back of the room. Hug the right hip underneath you and strongly engage through the left leg as you reach the sternum forward. And then on your next inhale, start to reach the arms once again up by the ears, biceps by the ears. And you can keep the fingertips reaching forward like this, or if you want to turn it more into a handstand simulation, then you can always flatten the palms towards the front of the room. And take 2 more breaths, building heat, building strength. And exhale, plant the hands down, step it back to plank. Take an inhale here, bring the feet together, and as you exhale, you're going to shift over onto the right hand and come into Vashisthasana, side plank. You can always drop the bottom knee here if you need to. And again, you want to feel like you're leaning against a wall, long through the back body and the front body. And the feet are active as if you're standing on the floor. Take another breath here. And then as you exhale, take the left hand down and take it right over to the other side. Right hip is drawing on top of the left. Arms are spread wide. Starting to warm up the wrists and the shoulders. And then exhale, take it back to plank. Shift yourself forward, lower all the way to the belly. Run the hands down beside you. Press the tops of the hands into the floor. And then inhale, peel the shoulder heads off, peel the chest off. Take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, inner thighs spiral up towards the ceiling as you start to lift the feet off. Keep an inhale here. Exhale, hover the hands. Inhale. And then as you exhale, reach the hands all the way overhead. And take 3 more breaths here, taking as much length as you can. Gazes directly down. And then exhale, bring the hands back underneath the elbows. Tuck the toes under. Inhale here. Exhale, hover in chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step the left leg forward. And then as you exhale, run the hands back behind you, reaching the crown of the head along, reaching the fingers back. And keep that left leg hugging underneath you as you start to reach the arms forward, maybe pressing the palms to the front of the room. Take 1 more inhale here. And then as you exhale, take the hands down, step the right foot to meet the left. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, this time coming to a halfway lift, run the hands up the shins to the knees and shift the weight to the center of the feet. So you can rock it back and forth between the heels and the toes if you need to. Come to the center of the foot and then think of reaching the sternum long and the tail back. Again, having those natural curves in the spine. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, start to float the arms up by the biceps. You can take a gentle bend in your knees here if you need to. And you might find you need to come out of the fold a little bit. And take 2 more breaths with the neck neutral. And then exhale, bend the knees generously, take opposite hand to opposite elbow, and take a couple of breaths to sway from side to side, releasing through the hamstrings, releasing through the lower back. And then keep the crossing of the elbows. Bend the knees quite generously. And then as you inhale, you're going to start to take the elbows towards the front of the room. And then exhale, fold back in. Inhale, take the elbows forward. And the torso will lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more with this crossing of the arm. You should feel the upper back starting to work here. And exhale, take it down. And then just cross the other arm on top, and we'll take 3 in this direction. This is helping to build the strength and extension needed for when we come upside down into Pincha Mayurasana or forearm stand especially. And then exhale, fold it all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then one leg at a time, step it back into plank pose. Take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, keep the hips neutral and just float the right leg off, sending the sternum forward. And then exhale it down. Take an inhale here. Exhale, float the left leg off. And watch that the hips don't drop one way or the other. Try and keep them as neutral as you can. And then inhale, set the left leg down. Exhale, take the right elbow down underneath the shoulder and then the left elbow down, forearm plank. Think of the elbows drawing back as the sternum reaches forward. Keep that strong engagement through the legs. And then exhale, float the right leg off. And then take it down, float the left leg off. And then take it down, slowly start to sink the hips down to the floor and land in Sphinx pose. Draw the elbows back towards the feet. Strongly press the feet into the floor as you shine the chest through the gateway of the arms. And then start to tuck the toes under, come back into forearm plank, and then start to walk the feet all the way in towards the nose for dolphin pose. Try and keep the elbows directly underneath the shoulders. And hold here in your dolphin for 3 more breaths, actively reaching the chest towards the thighs as you press down strongly, evenly through both forearms and palms. And then either one arm at a time or both at the same time, lift the elbows off, come back into downward dog. And then you might have to lengthen your stance a little bit. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, round it out, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot by the right thumb. Inhale, raise up, crescent pose. Exhale, hinge the torso forward. Take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, draw the right hip back. Start to come onto the left big toe, and then start to float the left foot into Warrior 3. So we're going to replicate this on our hands at the end of class. So think your hands pressing onto the floor, and your floating leg will be the leg that's up towards the sky. Take one more inhale here in Warrior 3. And then as you exhale, bring the hands down to the floor, standing split. Keep the hips even, left toes are pointing down towards the floor, right hip gently drawing back and in. And take one more inhale here, and then exhale, step the left leg all the way back to a low lunge. Step the right foot back, your choice, straight to downward dog, or take it through a vinyasa, lowering through down dog, through chaturanga, up dog or cobra. We all meet back in downward dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, round it forward, knee to nose. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, step the left foot through. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, reach forward at a 45. Take an inhale here to lengthen. And then as you exhale, start to shift all the way forward so you're just on the big toe. And then slowly with control, start to come up to warrior 3. Gently drawing the left hip back in space. And the right hip will probably need to rotate down slightly to keep the pelvis even. If arms in front of you is too much, then feel free to bring the hands to the heart or off to the sides. Take one more breath. And then exhale, bring the hands down to the floor, standing split. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, step it all the way back to the back of the mat. Plant the hands, your choice, vinyasa, or take it straight to downward facing dog. And then from your downward dog, either one elbow at a time or both elbows at a time, take the elbows down to the mat for dolphin pose. And then start to walk the feet in any amount. Readjust your elbows if they're not underneath the shoulders. Bend the knees as much as you need to inhale, sweep the right leg up. And then exhale, you're just going to tap it down to the mat. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, tap it to the mat. Inhale, sweep it up. Keep the left hip hugging in. Exhale, take it down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, right foot meets left. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale to tap. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the chest actively reaching back towards the right thigh. 2 more. And then bring the left foot down. Take one more breath in dolphin. And then start to take it back, forearm plank. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, slowly sink the hips, coming back into your Sphinx pose. Inhale, reach the chest forward, and exhale, strongly ground through the feet to lengthen through the lower back. And maybe this time you take the left ear towards the left shoulder, getting a bit of a nice neck stretch in. And then the right ear to the right shoulder. And then coming back through center. Tuck the toes, come back to forearm plank, and then either one hand at a time or both at the same time, lifting the elbows, coming back into downward dog, adjusting your stance as you need to. Take an inhale here, and then walk the feet about 2 paces in, and come up onto the fingertips. So you're in a sort of a shortened downward dog. And from here, you're going to come up onto the toes, start to shift the weight into the hands. So your shoulders are going to come directly over the wrists. And then take it back, heels reach towards the floor. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, take it back. And do a few more like this. When you come forward over the wrists, up on your fingertips, try and see if you can come right onto the tippy tip toes. And of course, if it's not comfortable to be up on your fingertips, it's not going to be comfortable, but if it's painful, come to the wrists, or the palms can be flat. Beautiful. And then flatten down through the hands. Come back into a normal downward dog. Take an inhale here, and then look towards the hands. You're going to step, walk, or float the feet to the outsides of the hands. And then come down into Malasana. So take a few breaths here to open up the hips. From here, we're going to do some hopping. So we're going to work on hopping forwards and backwards. And what I want you to aim for is to go as slowly and land as lightly as you can. So if you're in an apartment or you've got somebody else at home with you, I don't want them to know what you're doing. It should be as quiet as it can be. So take one more inhale here, and then exhale, fold forward. Step the feet back into a downward facing dog. Bring the feet together and then walk them forward about half a footstep. So when you shift forward, you should be able to get your shoulders over your wrists. And then you're going to squat back to the heels, bringing the knees wide. Look towards the hands. We're going to start by hopping the feet to the outsides of the hands. Think of getting the bum towards the ceiling. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, get the bum up, hop the feet to the outside, and then you're just going to step it back. So we're just going to play around with this a few times. Take it at your own pace. But what I want you to aim for is it's a big confidence exercise. You want to try and get the hips as high as you can and get as much hang time as you can whilst building the strength to do it with control. So doing it slowly means you have to use more strength. And take about 3 more. Rest if you need to. And take one more, and we'll land softly, quietly in our Malasana. And take a few breaths here to slow down the breath. And then inhale, come all the way to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bring the feet to the middle of the mat. And take it a couple of steps back from the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the right leg back so that you're in a standing split. Exhale, fold. Make sure that you can get the whole palm to the floor. So you might have to walk the hands forward a little bit. You might have to hop the foot back, whichever way works the best for you. And we're going to take 3 hops to the back of the mat. So the top leg is going to stay straight. The bottom leg is going to bend slightly. And as you inhale, you're going to kick the right leg up to the ceiling and hop the left leg back. 2, 3. So you're in a 3-legged dog. And then we're going to come back to the top of the mat. Trying to get a little bit of hang time. We'll do it one more time to the back of the mat. And then all the way to the front. Looking in between the thumbs. And then right foot meets left. Take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. And we'll do the same on the other side. So inhale, sweep the left leg up to standing split. Exhale, make sure the palms are on the floor. And then as you inhale, start to kick the left leg up as you hop the right foot back. maybe getting a bit of hang time, eventually landing in a three-legged dog, and then reversing back to your standing split. And take it one more time. And up to the top. And then folding at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step, walk, float. Make your way to downward dog. Take a couple of breaths here to slow down the breathing. And then walk the feet about a footprint closer. This time we're going to think of getting the knees in towards the chest and hopping the feet up in between the hands. So similar to what we did when we landed in Malasana, except now we're keeping the feet together. So shift yourself forward, make sure that you can get your shoulders over your wrists, and then squat back onto the heels. Think of bum to the sky as you get really springy, and slowly hop yourself forward. And then you can either step or hop back, whatever makes you happy. And we'll take a minute or so here just to play around. Trying to get the bum almost as if you're trying to touch the ceiling with your hips. And take 3 or 4 more, rest if you need to. And take one more to bring yourself to the top of the mat. Look to where you want to go. And then fold forward at the top of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, softly, slowly float yourself to the back of the mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Take the hands a little bit wider than hips distance apart. Look beyond the hands, bring the hips back, and then step, jump, float through to a seat. And land in Navasana. So the last little push here before we finish. Bring the hands together, inhale. Exhale, send the legs off to the left, the hands off to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, other direction. Inhale through center. Exhale, take the hands up above you. Keep the length in through the spine. Inhale here. Exhale, low boat. Send the legs long, the arms overhead. Inhale, boat. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, boat. 2 more. Exhale, low boat. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, just draw the knees in towards the chest. Relax the head. Give yourself a squeeze. And then take the hands off to capital T and just let the legs fall over towards the left. Keeping the right knee stacked on top of the left. Gently reaching the right shoulder down to the floor. And then inhale yourself through center. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale through center. And then take a happy baby, reaching around for the outside edges of the feet and drawing the knees down towards the floor. Gently reaching the tail to the floor to spread through the lower back. And then bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees come wide, rest the feet on the floor. And take the arms out to the side, rest the palms up towards the ceiling. So we're going to finish here today. Please feel free to take any other movements or stretches that you feel like you need. Otherwise, take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And let it go through the mouth. Taking as much time here as you have. Today, as you go forward, may you have conviction in your thoughts, strength in your words, and courage in your heart. Namaste.